Hi guys, welcome to this New Year's resolution of your 2021. Yeah, how exciting. So I haven't made an English video for almost a year. I decided to do this channel in February and I did two videos and I just felt like, no, it's not time yet. So I put it on pause and now I'm back. Now I'm gonna try again. Now I feel this is the time, 2021, and this is the first reading I'm gonna make for you this year. Well, this is gonna be the last of 2020. So, but this round, this round around, this time around, this is the first video. So if you're, this is like your New Year's resolution, what you need to focus on around here, like the change of 2020 to 2021, and also like what you need to take with you into the next year. So many people have like weight loss, stop smoking, or working harder or whatever. It's nothing like that. I work with self-development and healing and, you know, getting to know yourself, taking back your power. So this is what you can do to what you need to do. So this is a message really for your angels and guides and the universe, that what you need to focus on, what needs to awaken, what needs to heal, what you need to do, right? So if you're new to this, pick a card video kind of thing. I want to say it's actually quite simple, but you know, that's just how I feel. Maybe you don't feel that. So we have the three piles here. We have the 1, 2, and 3. And the thing is, there can be more than one pile speaking to you, and that's totally okay. That's because there's more than one message. That's just take the pile that speaks loudest and take that first, and then take the other one afterwards. Yeah, and so this is, I need to remember to say, what you call it, a collective? No, it's a reading for multiple people. I don't remember what you call it in English. I'm gonna get there. But so it's not your specific energy I'm tuning into, and that means that it's not, maybe it doesn't fit 100%. Just take what fits, take what resonates, take what makes sense to you. Don't force it to fit if it doesn't fit. You know, you should have the feeling when you're watching your pile, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You know, that feeling, and not if you're sitting thinking about, I don't know what this is about, I don't understand, then it's not your pile. Go back to the intro, and see maybe another pile speaking to you, or maybe this video just doesn't have a message for you. That's okay. It's only 3 piles, you know, there's a lot of people out in the world. So, yeah, and you're gonna notice that English is not my first language, and you probably already noticed that, but doing these readings, and I think it's gonna take some time for me to get there when I channel. It's there's a blockage when I have to jump from my language to English, and I need to get into that rhythm to channel more clearly, to make the words flow better. So I hope you can have patience with that. Yeah, so if you haven't picked a pile yet, put the video on pause, because now we are beginning. Pile number 1, you picked this orange. I was about to say orange angel, but it's really a blue angel on an orange surface. So let's put this here and see what your New Year's resolution should be. Okay, let's start with the chakra cards. We have root chakra, balance, and we have meditation. This is the crown chakra, I believe, in this card deck. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got release the dark wound, let love live. Conscious connections. What else? We got dreams. This is a California puppy. So let's see if we got room for all of this. I think I went a little crazy with the decoration. It's just so much fun, you know. Yeah? Okay. This one. Magnificence. Own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace. And 3 more cards. Datura, that's a flower. This flower here. And something about looking deep, I hear. Looking within. Like, my first thought would be like a crystal ball, you know, looking for the future or something like that. But I don't believe it is. I feel like more it's a cocoon feeling, a feeling of shutting everything out and just go within with yourself. So this is like a picture of your soul, you know, a picture of you, a picture of what you are deep inside. So something like embracing that and let that glow. This is the Lenormand deck, and it's new to me, so I don't know this card specific, and I'm just gonna go with my intuition on this one. But it's kind of funny because when I see little birds like this, I don't know how clear you can see it in this picture, but it always, to me, it tells me something about your guides and angels trying to get in touch with you, in contact with you. And the tree for me symbolizes, normally it will symbolize growing roots, you know, and going deep so you can going far up, because the tree can only go as far up as the root goes down, you know. Otherwise, if it goes further up than the roots are down, it's gonna knock over when the wind comes. So, but because we have this sketch here in the middle, it reminds me something about the family tree. And the rainbow is happiness. So there's something about healing family issues here. And 8 of Wands, a message, communication. Okay, so I think that's a good thing. So something you need to, your New Year's resolution is something about, I feel there's something about, because we have the wound here, right? Release the dark wound, let love live. And we have this family tree, and we have this here with a communication with a letter coming in. Balance, also in the root chakra, we have the family also. I'm just gonna make a picture here and see what it says. Conscious connections. Yeah, so I think that pile number 1, this is telling you, first of all, you're magnificent, and you need to realize that you're fantastic, and you need to embrace that. And I think that's why this card is here, because you need to realize how fantastic and magnificent you really are. You need to realize that you don't have to get that from outside. You don't need that validation for someone to tell you or show you that, you know. It's great, of course, if we have it and we get it. It's lovely and it's wonderful, and we all need love and affection, but that, you know, other people shouldn't tell you who you are, you know. It's you decide who you are. You decide who you want to be. You got to take a great look at this, you know. I'm struggling to find the words here, but I'm feeling like pull out of the situation is what I'm hearing, and stillness. Do we have a card for that? Yes, meditation, great, because there's something here about, yeah, and also balance, but you know, stillness and quiet and shh, everybody just please shut up, you know, that kind of feeling. I need to look within. I need to listen to myself. I need to know what I feel about this situation. I can't just go along with what everybody else feels and says. I need to know what I feel. I need to know who I am. So could you just please just leave me alone for like 5 minutes? I need to feel myself. I need to know what's going on inside of me. That's this card totally. I need to find my balance, you know. So there's something here. I feel it's totally family related because of this card with the tree. And I feel like it's a family wound, actually. I feel like there's something here. I'm looking at this card with dreams. There's something here with having dreams, but in it's kind of a thing in your family to not have dreams. You know, you can't do that. You want to be a singer? That's unrealistic. Of course you can't do that. You want to be an actor? You want to be famous? You want to be something, you want to travel the world? Of course you can't do that. You need to stay put. You need to get a great education. You need to get a great job and a family and this and this and this and that. What society tells you, you know. And it's like your family. It's not just society. It's like your family is giving you this pressure as well. You know, you need to do this. You need to be normal, and you're not normal. you know. So this pile here is telling me, this angel here. I like actually that the blue stands for, it could be the third eye chakra, and it could be throat chakra. For some, third eye chakra is purple, and for some it's dark blue. For me, it's dark blue, but for everybody, the throat chakra is blue, either this blue or a lighter blue. So, and the throat chakra is about speaking your truth. It's about listening to your truth. It's about speaking up. It's about stop lying to yourself and everybody else. You know, it's take off your mask, be true to who you are. And it's on an orange background, and the orange represent the sacral chakra, where we have our passion and where our creativity and our sexuality and everything that we, when we are not ourselves, when we push ourselves down, or we let other people push us down, we get a kind of a blockage in the sacral chakra, because that's where our passion, or that's our drive. That's like, this is what we're gonna do in life. And if you can't be who you are, you can't have a drive, you know. So there's definitely something about sacral chakra and throat chakra. And speaking up, you know, conscious connections is about, be conscious about who you want to connect with, what you want to tell them. You know, there's again with the message and something about going with your dreams. So I feel that you feel trapped by your family. And if it's not, there's only one card that I see as family. If this wasn't here, it would just be by society. So maybe it's not, and it's, you know, this is a video for many people. So maybe it's not your family, but for many of you it will be. If it's not your family, it's society. So of course, something is holding you down. Something is trapping you. Something is, yeah, that's the feeling, keeping you trapped. So there's a message here. There's a message to those with the family issues to reach out, communicate, talk with people, regardless of this, you know, who's involved in this. You know, be conscious about your connection. Choose. You don't have to talk to somebody just because you're family. You don't have to have them in your life just because you're family. I know that's a big misconception, but you don't. You can choose. You can go off and be totally alone if that's what it takes to lift your energy. You're not forced to be or have a relationship with anybody, not your family either. You can go for your dreams and let go. You know, let go of the ones who don't believe in you, who doesn't support you, and let go of that wound. And it's a family wound here, I see. It's generations that's been repressed, and you can't do that. You need to be as the norm says. Yeah, so that's basically what the cards are telling you, that your New Year's resolution is to stop. First of all, take a breath, take a deep breath, go within, look at this magnificent you know, and get that balance. And then reach out to the family or whoever is pressing you down, holding you down, because they're not doing it to be evil. They're doing it because that's what they're taught. That's what they learned from their parents and generations before that and before that. So it's up to you to be conscious. It's up to you to wake up and say, hey, did you realize, hey, mom or dad or sister or uncle or whatever, and Nana, did you realize that we do this in our family, that every time someone has a dream, we shut them down? Did you realize that every time someone tries to go out on their own and be their unique self, we shut them down? We make a noise. We try to keep them from doing that because we have this kind of fear in our family that if you fall outside the tribe, you're gonna die. You're gonna go hungry. You're gonna miss out on something. You're gonna get lost. You know this, and it's actually, I feel it's actually a good thing because this stems from, it's a family wound that stems from somewhere in generations further back where you needed to stick together. Something happened. I'm hearing Second World War. So something happened. So for many of you, that could be Second World War, where your family needed to stick together. You needed to blend in. You needed to go under the radar. You needed to, maybe some of them were Jews. I don't know. But, you know, you needed to not stick out. And that became a family wound that generations taught the generations, the next generations, and so forth and so on. and now it's in your, where you are in your generation, and you, let's see, well, the world is ready and you are ready. You are the one who's gonna say, hey guys, we don't need to do this anymore. We are not in danger anymore. It's okay, and we can stick together in another way. We can support each other in another way. It's okay, and we need to realize that this coping mechanism that our family unit made many generations ago it's not. We can't use that anymore. Okay, so I got these. I don't know what they're called in English. Maybe I should have Googled that. And I think they're pretty universal, though. I don't know if there's anything inside of them. This is the first pile, so I'm just going to try and see. And I thought that if something's inside of them, that could be like a message we can for this pile one. So let's see. Uh-oh. Really? Oh my god, that was such a downer. Okay, something's in here. No. What's this? It's Christmas all over again. Oh, it's a candy. Oh my god, I love this. This was actually a good idea. There's a message here. Okay, this is in Danish because I'm Danish, but it says, I think it's a joke. It says, never use sugar, use powdered sugar. I don't know. Then there's this candy. So I think this is telling me, actually, this candy, that you do this New Year's resolution thing as a treat for yourself, right? It's a treat. It's your turn to realize how magnificent you are, and that you're here to shine. You're here to make a difference. And you know what? Something else I'm hearing, like candy, everybody likes you. So in this family situation, if someone is to do this, it's you, because everybody likes you. You can do it in a way, and maybe you don't even realize that. Maybe you don't think that, but it's true. You can do this in a way that people actually will listen, because everybody likes you. You got something sweet about you. Even though maybe you're edgy or punk or whatever, the one sticking out, people really like you. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? So, pile number 1. That's what I got for you. I hope you could use it. And if you liked it, please give the video a thumbs up so we can get this out to other people who may need this message. So Happy New Year and take care. Bye. Pile number 2. We chose this. I don't even know what color this is. It changes very to light. Some orange or greenish, I think, on a blue background. Beautiful. I'm gonna put it up here. So let's see what you got for your New Year's resolution. Let's start with the chakras. Creativity there. That's the sacral chakra. And the heart chakra, play. Okay. Let's see what else you got. Every journey starts with a single step. I really like that. So something new. Something in believing in yourself. Being playful about it. Okay, what else we got? Progress. Okay. The flower is this Illicampaign. I don't know. I hope that's pronounced right. And you got choice. Oh. Okay, so reconsider a commitment. You have the right to change your mind. Let's see if we can. And we got smaller cards here. Maybe we should do like this, so the big ones can be on top. I really like this one. This is a new beginning. Something, I'm feeling like something on the progress right next to it. Something like in believing in yourself. I feel like you've been way too serious about something you want to do, but I'm feeling like, but we can't do it because this and this and that. All these things we tell ourselves that this is why we can't do it. But actually, it's something that's going to give you, it's going to bring play and creativity into your life. So let's see what the last couple of cards says. Okay, so this is from the Lenormand deck, and I'm pretty new to that deck, so I don't know this card. I'm going to read it intuitively, but to me, this is a sarcophagus and the old ancient Egypt. So I'm feeling like something's buried, a dream, maybe a buried dream, something you wanted to do for a long time, but you know, you made all these excuses not to do and you never took the first step. You maybe you had it all in your head, but never really did anything about it. Let's see, crocus. I'm loving this pile, I gotta say. So this is a winter picture, and you know, when the last of the winter and this the first of the spring, you know, is peeking through here with the crocus. So again, something with I'm feeling with the first step, the winter is going within. It's being calm. It's having a mellow energy, and you know, it's the long it's the long night. And then the crocus is showing up like spring is just around the corner, you know. So again, like the first step. Then we have the tarot. We have 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm feeling like this 5 of Swords representing a battle won, but not fairly. Unfairly battle won, you know, an unfairly win. Something now. This is okay, let's try that again. This is a general reading, so this is not for all, but for some of you there is something here like you told your idea to someone and they stole it, or they totally hit it to the ground and just squashed it and said that's not possible. Something here took away your energy for this. So there's this journey that you want to do, and it's buried inside of you because you wanted to do it for a long time, and it's you know, it's just beneath the surface. I'm feeling it. I have no idea what it is. It could be you want to go like do do your own business or a project, or change a job, or move to another country, or you know, whatever it is something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm feeling like it's there's something with the inner child, and something with the play and creativity, and because the inner child is, you know, when we're children we play and we make up stories like cops and robbers, or what do you call it, cowboy cowboy and Indians in Native American. I don't know what you call that in English. Or a house, you know, you play mom and dad and baby and dog, whatever. You play all these things that even make believe, or it's things you see the grown-ups do, right? Maybe you're playing that you go shopping, something like that. I've even seen children like play that they're talking on the cell phone to some imaginary friend or whatever. So we have so much imagination when we're children, and we play a lot. So that's, this part of you is pushed down. It wants to come out and take the first step. It wants to, you know, go past the snow and the darkness. But something in you, there's a wound in here that keeps it down, that keeps it in its sarcophagus. You know, a sarcophagus, it's not even a coffin. You know, a coffin would be like, okay, you're dead, you're in the ground. A sarcophagus, it's like, when was this Egyptian even alive? Like 4,000 years ago? That's really old, dude. It's not even a coffin buried yesterday. This is really old. So this is something from within, really, really deep from within, a desire, a deep, deep desire that needs to come out. And I'm feeling like you know what it is. And you have a choice. You have a choice to say, hey, fuck that. This is like, okay, let's see. So also because 6 of Cups is a card of reminiscing. It's a card of past coming to life again. It's a card of cups represent feelings. So something coming up again. So there's this sun inside of you. I feel like, look at this one, right? Bursting almost. She's packed and ready to go. And there's this sun inside of you that's just glowing, and she's naked. She doesn't need any armor. She just needs him close. She doesn't need to have any mask on and represent who she is. Doesn't matter, because she is who she is, like totally. She believes in herself. She got it all packed. Butterflies and moths are transformators. Everything here just screams next step, progress again, you know. And this coming up from the winter, it's just every card is positive except this one. This one even is, because a sarcophagus is made to preserve, so nothing goes, you know. So it's ready to, when they arrive to the place of the gods, you know, the ones you buried back then. So they're ready to live on, and that's the same with the sarcophagus. It's guarded, you know, and we see the guard here, and this is preserved, and it just so much wants to burst, and I feel like it already is like starting to simmer. You know what it is? It just wants to come out. I'm feeling like I'm repeating myself, but still. And we have this like Knight of Pentacles, and Pentacles is the slowest energy in the tarot, but it's also the most stable energy. So it's slow because it needs to build a foundation. So this is telling me that this is solid. This dream that you have inside of you, this thing that wants to come out, this thing that wants to burst, it's solid. You just need to let go. You need to take the choice to say, this, whatever happened, whatever I'm feeling from the past, I need to let it go. I deserve a fresh start. This feeling, this project, this whatever it is inside of me, it deserves a fresh start. So if you don't want to give it to yourself, give it to that. Give it to the thing inside of you. Like when I get creative, like when I get an idea, sometimes I get like a popcorn mind, like tuk, 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 popcorn, you know, popping. Tons of ideas, and I can't do them all because I'm only human and I only got so much time and energy. But I write them down, and then I do some of them. What makes me, what I'm most called to, like this video, for example. And I do that because, this might sound silly, but I do it to honor my muses. So I kind of believe in, it's Greek mythology, that you have muses, that a muse comes to you. So it's not my idea, actually. It's a muse's idea. This is a spirit kind of form. And these muses come and say, we have this idea, we're going to give it to you. And it's up to you to see if you want to present it to the world. And we see this actually in history, like with electricity, that there was more than one person at a time, at the same time around the world. I think it was one in England and one in America, and other places probably in the world, but that's just what struck me in England and America. It was about the same time they had these ideas and started experimenting with electricity. So we could get lights in our homes and stuff like that. So that's what I mean. Like, I'm not the only one with this idea. Of course, you're going to see someone else with a New Year's resolution in cards or clairvoyance or healing or whatever. But the muses is like, it's the muse's idea. It's a muse going out and saying, tapping different people on the shoulder saying, I got this great idea. You know, you want to do it, you want to do it, you want to do it. So I share some of my muses with some other people, because in my head, we're like friends. We are, to put it simple, I like pink, she likes pink, the muse, you know? And she's gonna find someone else who likes pink too, because that's the language, that's the feeling, that's the flow. Like, that's the best way I can explain it in words and in English anyway, because that's not my first language. So definitely, if you don't want to do this for yourself, do it for the muse that gave this to you. Do it for the muse that's bursting to make this come true. You know, because you're the channel for the muse that's with you to get her idea out in the world, to give that lifts the world, that gives something to other people, you know? Yeah. So I bought these. I don't know what they're called. I tried to Google it after first pile and I couldn't. I don't know. So if you know what they're called, just please write it below in the comments, because I have no idea. So I'm gonna pull this and see what's inside for you as a message. Woo! Happy New Year! Okay, let's see. Okay. It's a candy. That's the same as the first group, actually. I'm pretty disappointed at that. Oh, okay, so this is Danish, but it says, It says like, keep your cool, use your head, actually, if you want to translate it totally. So I'm getting the same message here as the first group. This is candy is a treat. So give yourself this treat, or give your muse this treat of letting this that wants to burst, that wants to come out, which is very stable energy, take the choice and say, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna let it grow. I'm gonna take it out of the sarcophagus. And it doesn't have to be like that. Like progress takes time, one step at a time. Figure out, like, if you have a goal for something, figure out what's the small goals on the way to the bigger goal, you know, so you don't get lost like, oh, I want to lose like 10 kilos in a week and in a month. That's pretty impossible. You shouldn't do that. This is just the best example I got. Then you need to say to yourself, okay, and then each week I'm gonna lose 2 kilos. That's 8 kilos in a month. But still, you know, so you have that. So you don't like go for 1 month and then you didn't get what you wanted with your goal, and it's just start with little ones, because that's gonna give you a feeling of success. And that feeling of success is gonna make you drive more. You know, get that drive back from your sacral chakra. And it needs to feel like play. Don't make this into work. It's so important. I'm hearing this like they're shouting it in my head. Don't make this into work. You need to let flow. Okay, this is saying you need to. I have a good friend, a good healer I use sometimes, and she told me this. You need to let the energy push you, and not let you push the energy. You know. I think you know what I mean. So this is purple, and for me, purple is the crown chakra. So definitely some things want to come down, like some universal energy or angel or muse or whatever it is. Definitely something wants to be channeled through you, and you gotta let it do it, man. You gotta let it do it, right? Yeah. So I hope this makes sense to you, and I hope that you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Then we can get out to more people who needs to get these messages. Yeah. So have a happy new year and take care. Bye. Pile number 3. Chose this gorgeous little angel with this. Look at that dress. That's pretty cool, isn't it? There you go. I like it. So, and this yellow background reminds me of something about the solar plexus chakra. So let's see what the cards have to say. Let's start with the chakras. Wow, I think this is actually soul star chakra in this. No, it's the crown chakra. Okay, the crown chakra, peace and nurturing. Okay, that's the earth star chakra. I like that because that's like one on top and one on bottom, like pulling it all together, right? After the storm. Okay. Exciting what this is about. Got a lot of cards here. Communication. It's the St. John's wort. And we got gratitude. Hey, peacock. And time. Wow, this is a beautiful picture. So time. Schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time for your life. Gratitude. Say thank you. Experience the joy of acknowledging others. Okay. I'm gonna put this here. I really like this time photo. Let's see what the other cards have to say. The Lenormand. I don't know the Lenormand. It's new to me. So I'm just gonna use it intuitively. But this to me is like a greenhouse and definitely abundance. Something with building the right environment for you to grow in. Neroli, okay, so this is love and peace stuff and connections. Neroli is, as far as I know, the flower on the orange tree. Oh, with the Hermit and the Nine of Coins. I really like that. Nine of Coins is actually, this is actually two of my favorite cards, because the Hermit is about going within. It's about following the light. It's about, you know, in this winter is the picture. I love that because it's solitude in some way, but it's silence. And the Nine of Coins is about, to me, I feel like this picture is about reaping what you sow, but usually to me it's like independent energy, and it's also with the Hermit. So I'm just gonna see if I can get a greater picture here. The story, definitely something about as below, so above. So as inside, so outside. You know, like your outside is gonna reflect your inside. I'm sure you've heard of that before. Communication and after the storm. So I think like these two belong together. I see a feather here and something to write with. I feel like for some of you it's a general reading, but for some of you there's been like the storm representing a fallout or an argument or something with another person, because it says communication. So something about, I'm feeling with the pen and something like that, reaching out. When you found your peace, when you found your rooting and your grounding, it's time to reach out. So there's something here. I'm feeling your New Year's resolution. First of all, there's a lot of peace in this reading. I love it. There's a lot of peace, but there's something here that you need to wrap up. You need to tie a bow on this energy, is what I usually say. It's like if you have like an octopus and all these arms flaying out, you know, all the arms represent energy, and the energy is just, if you have the head, that's where the energy is stored, and the arms, it's a way out. So it's like if you have a house and you keep warming it, but you keep the windows open, it's just gonna go out the window. So you need to shut the windows. You need to reel in the arms and put a bow on it, you know, so it doesn't get away. And of course, you doesn't put a bow on a octopus's arm, but you know what I mean. That's the best. I'm gonna come up with a better one for you for for next time. But something with you know, finishing that and leaving it with a good energy is what I'm feeling, because you have a good energy overall in you. So the only thing I'm actually seeing here is like, be more grateful. You know, you're good at it now. Do it even better. Maybe you were even better at it beforehand. You need to go back to that, you know. And time, I'm feeling that you need to be mindful of your time. I feel like a lot is going on with these. And again, with like the tentacles and with the open windows, don't just let it go out the window, you know. It's waste. So you need to close the windows. You need to shut off everything that doesn't give you something in return. Not that we should love to get love return or anything like that, but I mean, if you're going to use your energy on something, it's going to be something that's yielding, you know. If you want to use your energy on relationships, be romantic or family or friends, it doesn't matter. You just have to make sure that it's an equal give and take. And the same with projects or work or education or something like that. Make sure that you really want to do this. That you're not doing for some reason that society or your family or whatever, someone is saying you should be doing it, or a belief you have with you. You need to do this because you really want to do it. What did it say? Schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time for your life. So this could tell me that you might be too busy with everybody else and everything else. You need to dial it down. Shut the windows and do something with yourself. This is, again, I think this belongs with the two over here with making peace. This is the dialing down, definitely something with the time over here. Like, nurture yourself, make this environment where you can grow, you know? Go within and harvest what you've sown, because I think like, I'm feeling like this 2020, I know it's a chaotic year for many people, but in this reading I see for you, it's really been rewarding, because you have been doing a lot of that. You might feel like, oh, more time within. I have done nothing but go within. I've been the hermit all 2020. So I'm just here to say you're not done. I'm sorry, but you're doing a great job. So just turn up the gratitude, turn up the time for yourself, turn down the time for other people or projects that doesn't yield anything. Make sure to tie up loose ends, shut the windows. Yeah, focus on the peace and the quiet, and learn to be in that, be more present in the quiet. That doesn't mean you're not allowed to watch Netflix or play computer or read a good book or whatever. You're not supposed to sit and look out the window. Unless you want to, that's okay. But for me, example, this video, making this video is for me this card actually. It's nurturing and it's peaceful, it's grounding, and at the same time I'm using my abilities and opening up for my crown chakra. So there's something you like to do, something that nourishes you and gives you something, and it's for you. It's not for other people. You're not doing it for other people. And I know this might sound stupid, but I'm not doing this video for other people either. I need to just a second, get some water. Sorry. I'm doing this because I want to do it. I do it because I want to be creative, and I want to use my talents, and I want to just throw it out in the world, and whoever can use it uses it, and that's fine for me. And it's the same for you. And there's something about this with the solar plexus chakra. That's a lot of our personality and what you call ego sits in the chakra, in this chakra. And people say ego is a bad thing. It's not. You just need to balance it. Everything has a good and bad, and if you want to, I just have to know how to phrase this. A lot of people will say that you doing things for yourself is egotistical. You'd be so egotistical, and you're just so selfish and stuff like that. But it's really, you can't be anything for anybody else if you're not something for yourself. If everybody goes around and say, you need to give me this, and then I'm going to give you that, and we switch and we're playing bank, and I'm going to remember that I gave you more, and now you need to give me more, and blah, blah, blah. That's not healthy, It's not healthy. We need to fill our own cup. And when we've done that, we can pour to others as well without emptying our own cup. So we can pour the excess, right? Fill your cup so much that it runs over the brim, and whatever runs over the brim is for the Western world to take. So this is, in my opinion, really how we should be doing this relationship kind of thing with the world and with other people. Like, do you make sure that you're okay, make sure that you're balanced, and then go out in the world. And yes, I know that sometimes in our lives we can't always be balanced, and it's okay, because it's in the unbalanced situations or periods of our time that we grow, because we learn things and we get challenged, So it's okay. We're not supposed to be balanced all the time. We need to get out of our comfort zone also. So, but there needs to be times where we where the things that we learned in the challenging times settles. And they settle in the peaceful times, in the times with the quiet, in the times when we go within, and with the time where we heal, either consciously with doing work or unconsciously with just chilling, watching Netflix and eating ice cream or chips or whatever, and making sure like your guides and angels can do whatever they need to do behind the curtain, right? We don't always have to be working on ourselves. Sometimes it's fine, but we need to take breaks, because if we're using all the energy, we're using resources that our angels and guides really need. So, yeah. So get this fixed, right? Get likes, and it doesn't have to be loving everything, but just get it, shut the window, put a bow on it, like tie a bow on it, and make sure that you go within and reap what you sow, and find this peace within you, and build this place, this environment you need of gratitude and of using your time wisely, right? So the last thing is I've got this. I don't know what it's called. I Google it, but I can't find the English word. So if you know, please write it in the comments below. I'm really curious, actually. So I'm gonna see what's inside and see what the message is for you. Ah, come on. Ready? Woo! New Year! New Year. Oh, that stinks. New Year, no me. Oi! Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a crown, baby. Love it. Purple. Oh my god, purple crown. The crown chakra is represented in purple. Not as in this deck, but usually is. In my opinion, it is. And to many people, it is. Okay, this is Danish. I'm just gonna read it in my head and then see if I can translate it to English. It says, a diplomat is a person that can ask you to go to hell in a such a way. I'll try that again. A diplomat is a person that can ask you to go to hell in such a way that you'll actually enjoy the trip. So maybe you have something to say to somebody, like, yeah, go to hell, but you can actually say it in a way that people can receive it as something positive. That's pretty funny, I think. So, crown. That's I love this. I'm gonna put this on the owl. Owl is for wisdom, right? Yeah. So, pile number 3. I hope you could use this, and if you could, please give the video a thumbs up so we can help this get out to other people who need to see this. And yeah, Happy New Year and take care of yourself. Bye.